So, what's the experience being a black student in Korea? How is everything? Is it quite different from? I'm sure it will be always be different from Nigerian studying a Nigerian as a Nigerian, but you know being black in South Korea, it must actually be very very different. There will be a slight difference between life here and also education system in Korea.
Okay, so am I answering based on education experience or social life?
Social life, education experience, combine everything all together and let's have your.
Okay, socially, I will say it gets better every day.
Okay.
So, the first time you are here, of course you're going to have a cultural shock.
Of course.
Coming from Africa, Nigeria in particular, where we are used to greeting everyone, smiling with everyone, poking your nose into everyone's business.
Now you have to mind your
You
business.
come here
No greeting,
to
nothing.
South Korea and greeting is not
Wow.
it's not mandatory. No one tells you, no one answers you because it's not going to make the work go.
You know, I was telling someone 2 days ago, like, I can go like a whole week without saying hello to an outsider, only my family members, because if you even greet them, they won't understand. Actually, I come to realize it is not as if they don't want to answer you. It's because most of them doesn't understand what you're saying. So it is better you just keep going.
But even if I greet in Korean, I mean, sometimes it's hard to receive a reply. So yeah, social life, you receive the cultural shock, but like I said, it gets better. You just have to understand them. So you have to understand them. They always mind their businesses, so you also have to mind your business. First, whatever brought you to Korea, do your work, and you'll be fine. Then with time, you get to know the friendly ones, and you can interact with them and go places and all that. And if someone is not so friendly or accepting the approach that you're giving to him, the friendly approach, then you just ignore the person.
Yeah.
So socially, I will say try to balance the situation and
Understand
try
the
to
situation.
adjust quickly. Otherwise, I see some people feeling so bad, but I mean, I don't care. You need to adjust. Then for educational, I will say it's amazing because being a graduate of chemistry, right from my bachelor's, I studied chemistry. My master's was still chemistry, and now PhD is also chemistry. I had a good theoretical experience in Nigeria, very good. So coming here to Korea, I still had to do some coursework.
Okay.
So it's not difficult for me to do the coursework,
Because it's
but I
something you've been used to.
appreciate the practicals that I'm doing, my experiment, because now every knowledge I had, I'm seeing it, I'm
reality.
using it, I'm able to get into the lab and do everything I want to do. No issue about electricity or running out of reagents and things like that.
So paying for experiments.
No,
Buy samples.
you don't have to pay for all those things. You just need to work.
Okay.
Yes, so educational wise, it's amazing.
Yeah,
Backed up with the knowledge I had from Nigeria, it gives a good combo.
Okay, both of them work hand in
both
hand.
of them work hand in hand.
Yeah,
because
nice.
if I did not have the whole theory from Nigeria,
There's nothing to
coming here
practicalize
with coming here with the theory and coursework, some people say it's overwhelming.
Yeah.
But I already came from a place where it's overwhelming.
Overwhelming already.
So to me, it's like just 4 courses, and you people are complaining. I used to do 10. So yeah, the Nigerian experience helps to back up.
Okay.
Yes.
So what can you tell us about exchange students from Nigeria? Being an exchange student, like yes, but because honestly, I would say you are the first person that I would ever heard of being an exchange student from Nigeria. I don't even think that thing was actually happening until you told me you've been here as an exchange student. Though coming here now, I have seen a lot of people from other countries. Yeah, but I don't know Nigeria if I have something of such a stock. Maybe it's been odd for some special candidates like you.
No. It's not about special candidates. So
That's why I call you a lucky lady.
no. I think it depends on the course you study, and
Okay.
of course you're seeing now that science and technology has more collaborations with other countries and other schools. So my institution in Nigeria, University of Uyo, Department of Chemistry, has a collaboration with GIST.
Okay, so you guys, it's better you go to University of Uyo Chemistry Department.
So yeah, back then, I think they just had the collaboration.
Okay.
I know 3 years before I came for the exchange, so they had the collaboration, and from the agreement, which I understand, they have to send in students from Department of Chemistry. I think microbiology also
Oh,
to GIST for
so
6
those two
months.
departments. That's the main target.
Yeah, so I think that's just the collaboration.
Okay.
So that's how I could come.
So there is no special requirements like on the part of the students if you want to go as an exchange student. Maybe there is something you have to like present to the department or apply.
Yeah, the only requirement to be your research. Yes.
Undergraduate research.
No, not undergraduate. So most times it's the postgraduate researchers that are brought in, or sorry, sent in for the exchange. So for me, I was doing my master's then, and I was left with my experiments, my research. So I prepared my samples and brought. So that was what I brought. Other people also had that kind of exchange doing your research.
So how did you after your exchange program you went back to Nigeria?
Yes, to
So-
defend my master's.
Woo! Why can't you have a Zoom presentation? Like, just continue your PhD immediately. Like, going back to Nigeria after you had the experience,
Yeah.
you've experienced everything in South Korea, life in South Korea, and how amazing things are over here, and you going back to like total blackouts for scarcity, and also all the stuff Nigeria has for us.
Well,
Like,
you don't really have to make it sound terrible. But I'll say far back 2016, that was when I came.
That's like 7 years ago.
Zoom meeting wasn't an
Yeah.
in thing in
Nigeria.
Nigerian lecturers like that.
Yeah.
So very few people knew how to operate it and things that way. And I just felt, yeah, it's better to go defend this master's. And if I want to do a PhD, by then I wasn't thinking of doing a PhD. If I want to do a PhD, then I can apply to other places or apply back to GIST. So that was my thought.
Okay, so like, what advice will you give to Nigerians, especially everybody out there, rather youth out there that are planning to apply for scholarships or probably checking out South Korea government scholarships?
Yes, what I tell people is make Google your best friend. So I get to see people putting up, let me apply for you, let me search for schools for you, and you pay 20,000 naira, 30,000
That's
naira.
when it doesn't work out.
Yes, it doesn't work out. Sometimes it doesn't work out. But here you're trying to find a way to help yourself. Why not start with Google? Check for the schools. Check for, there's so many schools and so many things posted on Google. You check it out and you'll be able to work on them. Do it yourself. Because eventually you get admitted to this master's or PhD program outside Nigeria. You will still have to continue doing this research and no one is going to help you. So it's better to start from the onset, do it yourself by checking for the schools, applying for the schools.
Rather than paying
someone to do it for you.
Actually, that's an advice from me too. I'll make Google my friend.
Have you been paying?
No, I've
Please
not been
pay
paying.
me.
No, I've not been paying. Paying is not in my thing. So I'll make Google my friend now. So, okay, thank you so much for giving us this detailed breakdown on scholarships in South Korea. So I really appreciate it. Despite your tight schedule at the lab. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So, thank you guys for staying with us. And I think you'll find this a little, if not more too much, a little bit helpful. Yeah. So I hope you guys will be able to pick one or two things when applying for your scholarship, either in South Korea or anywhere. So stay tuned and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much. Bye.